Testing. Hello. Hello. Welcome to a live stream. This live stream is going to be as many year 2 days as I can get done here. So might go on for a little while, but we'll see what happens. Hello Marco, good to see you. Good to hear that you've taken a bit of inspiration. It's always nice to hear, and thank you for the chat there. Right, so let's go ahead and just get started. Hopefully everything's working fine. I didn't get around to testing much beforehand, but we're kind of just gonna wing this one. So I'm gonna make sure I'm recording the footage as well. Then we'll go ahead and get started. So if you had the chance to view the video I did post today, that was for the Danger in the Deep quest, so that's kind of where we left off. I did play one more day on my own that wasn't live streamed or anything. That was just a Skull Cavern dive. That would have been on Saturday, day 6 of spring, so not too much was missed there. It was a pretty good Skull Cavern dive. You can see the loot we got here from it. 760 iridium ore, so not too bad. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with this day. Of course, we're going to start off with some coffee and spicy eel. And of course I have been using crab cakes a lot more frequently because we are low on spicy eel, but hopefully today at Skull Cavern we'll stock up since the serpents there do drop them. But I'm gonna go ahead and just focus on getting all of this stuff out of my inventory right now. It's always the hardest part, trying to grab everything we need in the day. I will grab crab cakes since they are dropped by the rock crabs at Skull Cavern, so they'll stack anyway. The pink cake is a gift for Marnie. We're going to be giving out some gifts, just going down to like the Cindersap Forest. We'll go into Marnie's ranch, so we'll need a gift for Shane as well. And we'll grab 2 hot peppers because today is Mariluce's birthday. I'm going to give Krobus a pumpkin. And go back in this chest. Goat cheese for Leia. What else? Of course we need a warp totem to actually get to the desert. And let's go ahead and just quick stack to these chests. Of course most of the stuff was ores, so get rid of that. I am recording, right? Okay, yep. Because there is a separate button on OBS to start recording apart from streaming, so I just need to double check I do that because one time I forgot and I'd use live stream footage directly, which didn't work out very well, so I'm just trying to be extra careful on that. We did get a crystallarium just randomly from one of the chests at Skull Cavern, so I guess we can go ahead and place that in our shed. What else? What else? Oh, hey Maria, good to hear from you. And need to move some of the kegs. Okay, I will keep that in mind. I won't do that today since we'll be in a rush to Skull Cavern. I'm not sure when she exactly goes over there, but worst case scenario, she destroys a few of our kegs. I thought I went off of the crafted goods outside of the farm wiki page or whatever. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but it's all good. Let's see what happens. What else do I need? My fish ponds down there need some stuff. They need a dragon's tooth, so I'll grab that. And they need some fire quartz, which is in here. One of the toughest things is going through my inventory, grabbing everything I need, and streaming at the same time, but trying to make it work. Okay, so now we need a fairy rose. And some gems. Rubies for spicy eel, jades for staircases since it is staircase Sunday. Grab some gold ore for bombs. Void essence. All that for mega bombs. Don't need this auto petter that I got last time. And I think that's just about everything. What I do is I plan the day by just grabbing everything I need. I take a screenshot and then I just have that off to the side and kind of go off of that to make sure I match it when I'm actually doing it for real. So that's what I did now, and everything's lined up, so I think we're just about ready to get started. Since it is a super luck day, I don't want to do too many farm chores right now. Like, I'm just going to ignore the animals, probably ignore the greenhouse, and you can see that this is the first day that our coffee beans have grown, that I planted on the first day of spring, which is a little bit annoying since it is raining today. The Junimos don't like to harvest our crops in the rain. But the day it'll end on is summer 27th, so if we don't harvest them this day, everything will just be pushed back one day, so it's fine. There'll most likely be rainy days on more coffee harvests, but it's really not worth our time to harvest those, so I'll go ahead and put some wool in there just because that doesn't really take any time. And then, ooh, I do have the blue jazzes ready here. Let's just real quick go ahead and replant those. Not even sure if I'm gonna be needing these for anything. They're used in Lucky Lunch, which, wow, I forgot how much flowers kind of suck. They just take up all of the inventory space. Hold on 1 second while I just take care of this. Okay, and we're good to go. Wasted a little bit of time there, but 6:30, not a big deal. Just gonna go over here and grab the fish pond row. Although now that I think of it, now we're gonna have random row in our inventory, and that's kind of annoying. Probably should have just ignored these fish pond quests for now, but oh well. I didn't really plan out this day too much. I'm just kind of throwing myself at year 2 here to get it done. I'll probably just trash those, honestly. It's not like we really need them for anything. Because I don't want to warp. Well, it'll take like 1 second. I'm just gonna. It's the one good thing about this teleporter here. Well, that's the one bad thing about this teleporter here is you always accidentally click on it. Okay, I think we are. Oh, and there's a random lucky ring. Don't need that. Okay, I think we're pretty good to go now. The morning farm stuff always takes way longer than it needs to, especially when I'm trying to do 50 different things at once. But let's just give out some gifts now real quick. Not eat the fairy rose, that wouldn't be good. And we should have something for Marnie. Oh. Gonna restart the day real quick because I forgot to harvest my jades. That's the one farm chore that I actually want to do, harvest the jades. Just gonna keep the recording going, not worry about that. And this time it should be a bit faster since I am... Oh! And I think I forgot to do the queen of the sauce. That would have been really bad. That would have been really, really bad if I forgot that. So Okay. I think I'm a bit more situated now. Let's go ahead and take it from the top. And I always am very particular about the start of the day right here. I like to make sure I drink the coffee and eat the spicy eel before I get to the TV. I don't know why exactly. It probably doesn't make any time difference whatsoever. I just like doing that. But once again, it is a super luck day. We're going to Skull Cavern, and real quick, I'm gonna try to just drop off the stuff from my inventory so we can get going to Skull Cavern as soon as possible. Crab cakes, spicy eel, solar essence for bombs, void essence for bombs. I'm just gonna ignore the fish ponds today. We don't need to do that today. Especially because I don't know if I want to use a dragon's tooth. We need 10 of those for the island obelisk, which we may be getting soon. I forgot what day I planted the banana saplings on in winter, but whenever those grow, and then a few days after, we should have 10 bananas, because I think I've got 2 that'll grow around the same time. Alright, we've got all this stuff. I'm gonna place that crystallarium down. We don't need this ring. Get that out of here. Then we'll grab the gift items now. Nothing from that one. Fairy rose. Jazz seeds. Get these out of the way real quick. It should be enough inventory space. Hopefully. We'll see. Blue jazzes are always annoying because they, well, it goes for any of the flowers, but they take up so much inventory space just because of the different colors and different qualities. But we just barely fit them all into our inventory here. And what else am I forgetting? Definitely forgetting something else. I was gonna grab a pink cake for Marnie. A goat cheese for Leia. Oh, I already grabbed one. Rubies, jades, gold. I've got the essences. And pomegranate, I guess, for Elliot. And now we'll place down another crystallarium in here. Don't want to place it there. Go ahead and collect all of these so we can get even more staircases. We probably won't go too crazy with the staircases today. That's what I kind of did yesterday. I used a whole bunch of staircases, trying to just do as good of a Skull Cavern dive as I could. It's a lot easier not streaming, obviously, since I'm very focused on it, but we'll see how far we can get today. Shouldn't be too bad. Skull Cavern is usually pretty easy. It's the management stuff like this that's always tough on stream, but okay. Should be good now. Okay. I just have to double check because I don't want to restart the day once again. But really the most important thing is giving Lewis a birthday present, since it is his birthday, but since we do have to walk all the way to his house, we might as well make a couple stops along the way and give out some more gifts. And of course, with year 2 having everybody's birthday once again, I would most likely be able to just hold off giving them gifts and wait until their birthday and then reach 10 hearts with them. But I'm still trying to get to 10 hearts as soon as I can. So like people like Leia, we're almost there. We're almost at 8 hearts, that is, and we'd have to wait till winter otherwise for her birthday, which would take quite a bit of time. But our next stop is Elliot at the beach. We can use this nice shortcut right here. That really doesn't make sense because we were just above the river and now we're suddenly above the ocean. So I'm not exactly sure how that shortcut works, but it's fine. It's convenient. It's nice. We'll go ahead and give Elliot the pomegranate. Probably just gonna trash the mussel because we're going straight to Skull Cavern. And we will make the most important stop at Mayor Lewis's house to give him a birthday gift, and that does put us at 10 hearts with him now, since we did get that achievement for getting 10 hearts with some number of townspeople. Don't know the exact number. And then we'll go ahead and give Krobus a pumpkin, which I believe puts us at 10 hearts with him. So now, if we want to, we can invite Krobus to move in with us. I don't want to give him that. Warp to the desert. Hello, Funky64. Glad you could make the stream. So hard trying to read stuff and play at the same time. Let's see. Needed a dino egg. Got a prehistoric floor. Oh, your farm warps were next to your cell. Yeah. I used to always have when I would play a little bit more casually, I would always go to Skull Cavern, have a farm warp totem with me, just because at the end of the day, I wanted to get back to the farm. But now, I just always pass out, so I never have that on me anymore. But I've definitely made mistakes like that, especially where you're really close to the ladder, and then accidentally right-click on the ladder and then say yes to you want to leave. So, yeah, I've made mistakes like that plenty of times before. But should be able to come across a prehistoric floor again. They're fairly frequent. We can buy this Void Ghost pendant now. And yeah, just Tucker, that's a very good idea, having a chest outside Skull Cavern to drop off some stuff. What I am thinking is waiting for the Junimo chest. Tomorrow we'll have a new key challenge from the Golden Walnut Room to pick up, so I'm just going to get that, and then that way when I go to Skull Cavern I can drop off stuff and then have another Junimo chest back at the farm and then take the stuff back. And that would be nice for like stuff like the horse flute. I can drop it off since I don't need it inside the cavern. I'm gonna ignore these forageables just because I don't want to clog up even more inventory space, but definitely won't want the mussel. Yeah, the Junimo chest, I find that's probably the only good use for it, since you can't pick it up when there's items in it, or else it could be like an additional backpack where you place it down, put stuff in it, pick it up, but unfortunately you can't do that. So it's kind of nice for just having it at outside the Skull Cavern. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started, and we'll start by just trying to find a nice floor to start on. Since leaving and going back shouldn't take any time, or if it does, it takes very minimal time. And unfortunately, we're really not getting a good start right here. Okay. We'll try this one out. There's a ladder right there. I'm not gonna be too picky about this. I'm not going to restart the day if we don't get like a whole bunch of holes or ladders right away, but I should be able to blow up this slime nicely for exploding that iridium ore, which is always nice. Usually I would skip floors like if I came across a floor like this yesterday, what I was doing, or not yesterday, but in-game yesterday, I was using a whole lot of staircases. I probably used over 50 staircases to get down. Really, I've made it past like floor 300. I'll make a video on that one shortly. But today, I'm not using magic rock candies just because we kind of delayed the Skull Cavern start a little bit by giving out gifts. And let me take a look at chat real quick. Oh, accidentally shaft past floor 100. Actually, I believe if you have a hole before floor 100, like a hole on floor 97, 98, 99, you'll just go straight to floor 100. So luckily, I think you can't accidentally skip floor 100 like that, unless I'm mistaken. And hello, PBJ user. I'm glad you can make the stream. Can't you walk into it with empty slot holding action and it will pop up? What exactly are you referring to there, Jess? Walking into what with the empty thing will pop up? But let's go ahead and continue this. Sorry, I'm gonna back and forth on the chat. Still getting used to it. It's definitely a bit tricky to try to keep up on chat and whatnot. Oh, the Junimo chest? Can't you walk into it with empty slot holding? What I was saying before is once you place it down, you can pick it back up, but if you put items inside of it, it won't let you pick back up the Junimo chest unless you remove the items from the chest, and then you can pick it back up. Unless they change it, unless I'm mistaken, but that's pretty sure how that was for me at least. Alright, got 3 mummies there, not bad. I should be slaying some mummies because I'm a bit low on solar essence, so this floor is honestly probably a good one to just skip, because it's definitely not guaranteed to get a staircase from these mummies and few rocks. Alright, sounds good, Jess. Yeah, let me know the result. Okay, let's focus on this real quick. This is probably a good place to use a bomb. There's a good amount of gold right here. Go ahead and slay the serpent while we wait for that bomb to blow up. And did I get a ladder? No, I did not get a ladder, surprisingly. Thought that would do it, but maybe these slimes will give us one. Or this serpent. Still nothing. But I am committed to this floor now. If I've spent too much time on a floor or done too much stuff on a floor, I'd like to just keep going with it until I get a ladder. And there we go. There's a diamond over here, so I will go out of the way for that. I don't imagine I'll be making it too far in Skull Cavern today, just because of mainly of the streaming, but it's more just for fun right now. Yeah, we'll go ahead and skip this floor. And Funky64, you never got another prehistoric floor. If you were playing on PC, you can use the predictor to see what floors can be prehistoric floors. The Mousy Pound Stardew predictor, if you want that to help. But otherwise, just keep trying and eventually you'll get one. It might take a while, but you'll for sure get one if you just keep going. You know, prehistoric floors I think were added in 1.5 or one of the later updates. I forget what the source of a dino egg was for before that, because I know for sure the dinosaurs and the dino eggs were in the game. Like the actual dino pet in the coop were in the game before the prehistoric floors were added. They may just have been a rare artifact spot find. I guess the prehistoric floors made it a whole lot easier to get the dino eggs actually. And yeah, Marco, for sure the predictor is very nice. It's very, very nice. Ooh, a hole, our first hole. So I will put on the luck rings. I don't know exactly if the luck affects how many floors you got on the hole. I think daily luck might affect it a little bit more. And I think the luck rings count as buff luck. And yeah, that is true, Maria. That's a good point. You can get dinosaurs on the normal floors. And they always have a chance to drop the dino egg. Looks like there's some gold over there. We'll go ahead and blow that up. Then slay the slimes here. And let's not get slain ourselves. Normal luck does not affect holes. Is that just the buff luck? Does daily luck affect it? Because I thought, or maybe I'm thinking of just like the frequency at which holes spawn on the floors. I think maybe luck doesn't affect how many floors they actually drop, but I could be wrong. I'm not too sure. Luck is pretty complex and confusing in Stardew, since there's the separate daily luck, which is separate from the buff luck foods, and they affect different things in the game. But not too sure. This is a not so exciting floor right here. You see, I would use staircases more, but I want to save them for a super luck day where I just get started right away. Although the daily luck today seems to be pretty nice, because there are actually different levels of like super luck. Like it ranges from negative point something to positive point something, like 0.1, or I don't remember it exactly, but like I think super luck is anywhere from 0.7 to, or 0.07 to 0.1 factor or something. So the daily luck, the super luck I had yesterday could have been worse than today's super luck, because it seems like we're getting quite a bit of staircases and holes down, although we're only on floor 22. It's about noon, so maybe not. We'll go ahead and bomb this floor. And we get a ladder. Let's go ahead and just keep on heading down. Let's see if we can get these serpents to explode some of these rocks for us here. Looks like no luck with ladders. Not having great luck on this floor right here. There we go. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should have just skipped Mayor Lewis's birthday today and just went straight for Skull Cavern, because I think I only had like 3 hearts left with him or something, which I could have definitely done without his birthday, but it's okay. Now this floor is a very good floor to skip because it's long, of course. We can't really see what's on it, but if there is a ladder that spawned down there, we can't see it until we go all the way down there, so that one is a good one to skip. There's a few rocks here, so I'll try a bomb on this one. Looks like there's a hole for us already, so I'll collect the emerald and then just head down that hole. I definitely need to heal up. Let's take a quick look at chat. And Funky, you say you do play on PC, but stay away from the predictor when you do a min-max run, which is, that's understandable. The predictor is definitely kind of a gray area when it comes to if it's like justified in using it or not, but I like using it usually. Pepper X's were added in 1.4. Okay, that's good to know. And shafts were changed to not take you past floor 100 in 1.4. Oh wow, so I guess before that, before 1.4, it was actually possible to take a shaft past floor 100. So that's pretty interesting. And skipping his birthday would mean... I forgot how many... I think I was at 7 out of 10 hearts with him. So skipping Lewis's birthday today, we probably would have needed 6 gifts maybe, but as we're giving out gifts to other people, especially at like Ginger Island or something, if he's already there, then it doesn't hurt on time too much. It probably was good to give him a gift today, because now we don't have to worry about Mayor Lewis giving him gifts anymore. So overall, in the grand scheme of things, you always want to give out gifts on the birthdays because it's 8 times the value, which is just it's a pretty insane difference. And it saves us giving him gifts 8 different times. So yeah, no, it's for sure good that I did that. And why am I just subconsciously started mining the rocks on that floor when I should have just skipped it. There's some iridium here, so we'll go ahead and blow it up, mine the gold, because gold is always good. And I guess it was a rock crab. Ooh, this is a nice chunk of gold right here. Always good to see that. Let's get out of the way of the bomb, and we get another hole. Yeah, I feel like the daily luck I'm having today is better than the daily luck I got on day 6, because I got a good amount of holes and ladders and stuff yesterday, but it just seems like I'm getting more today. Although yesterday I skipped like 50 floors using staircases, so that's probably part of it, since I didn't give the floors an actual chance to give me a ladder or hole. I just skipped them right away. Oh, I got a ladder, and here's a prehistoric floor. Just gonna skip it. since we do have to slay all the dinos to actually get a ladder to spawn, which takes quite a bit of time. See if we can get the iridium. Ooh, nice. That worked out well. What did I get here? The slammer? I don't think I want that. I think we're good. You're on year 4 and still using the small magnetic ring and the small glow ring. Yeah, the rings make a huge difference, especially the burglar's ring, napalm ring, and even the savage ring now I find is pretty good. I should be using the master slingshot more. I used it quite a bit yesterday. I usually haven't used it much in this run, but it's pretty good, honestly. It's a lot quicker than waiting for bombs to blow up. Although, like this gold ore right here, it'd be kind of tricky because the slingshot hits the walls. Like, it goes through the rocks. Let me see if I can demonstrate. Like that one, the radius was able to reach the copper, but say I'm going for this iron right here. It won't hit the iron, it just goes until it reaches the wall. Or an enemy? Or an enemy. Since it is supposed to be like more of a combat thing, but I find the explosive ammo a lot more useful for blowing up ores and rocks and whatnot. Ooh. Some fire quartz, or clay, or sap, or earth crystal. It's always tough to manage the inventory and see what I want to keep or not. I probably don't need this warp totem, since we have infinite warp totems from the casino. So I'll just get rid of that. This floor looks pretty barren, so I'm going to skip it. I'll just go down this floor right away, get a treasure chest, and 5 more warp totems, but I'm just gonna get rid of them because we have infinite warp totems, theoretically. And I always like mining these floors because since there's a lot fewer rocks, there will be a greater chance for more ladders and holes to spawn. I'm not exactly sure how the equation for the frequency at which the holes spawn per rock mined or anything, but I do know that when there's less rocks on a floor, each rock will have a better chance of actually giving a hole than if there was like 50 rocks or a whole bunch of rocks. But it looks like we don't get lucky on that one and don't get a hole. But right here we get a hole, so not a really good example right there since the floor with a lot of rocks gave me the hole, but it doesn't take too long on those treasure floors to mine the rocks, so I usually end up just doing it. Just gonna get rid of the bone shards. Now we have to decide if we go to the left or to the right. So iridium over there. There are no crates over there. I don't know. We'll just go this way, I guess. Looks like I should have went that way. There was no iridium down here. But, oh well. I do need to heal. These iridium bats do a fair amount of damage. And let's just head down. I should be trying to slay more enemies for the savage ring bonus. But of course, I won't actually get that bonus if I don't have the rings equipped. Gotta be careful there with the iridium bats. Probably should just lay a bomb down here, although I'm trying to conserve my resources. Should be able to smash attack and slay some enemies here. And the bats are always nice because they have a nice unique loot pool. I don't really need the sap. I don't need the bat wings. I don't need the earth crystal. I will probably try to consume the energy tonic and the life elixir. It looks like from all that we didn't even get a ladder or anything that spawned. There we go. And you can see the master slingshot. It goes a lot faster than waiting for a bomb, which is nice. But it also takes a little bit of time to wind it up. There's a hole right there. I should just go straight for that. We need coffee. There's always so much to pay attention to. I gotta always make sure I'm coffeeed up. Also make sure I have enough health. And just lay a bomb down here, get all of that blown up, and that was a crab, I guess. I'm not gonna walk all the way over there for the copper, so we'll just go straight down. We can probably go ahead and blow that mummy up, hopefully. And these rings do affect mummies, but it's not until the bomb blows up the mummies. So we don't really have to put those rings on until after the mummy is, not sure what you would call that, knocked down, I guess. And then we can go ahead and slay the mummy from the bomb explosion. Alright, go ahead and head on down. Elliot Dev, you don't really like explosive ammo. That's kind of how I was using the slingshot and not liking the explosive ammo, but I'm trying to use it a little bit more just because let's take a look. 1 iron bar, so that's 5 iron ore plus 1 coal plus 2 coal, so that's 5 iron ore, 3 coal for 5 explosive ammo versus a bomb, which is 1 coal and 4 iron ore. And although the radius is a little bit bigger with the explosive ammos, we get 5 explosions. So yeah, the explosive ammo is probably a little bit better, but I think a combination of both is probably good. And yeah, no, I definitely agree. I don't like how it only explodes on contact with the walls. That's a big downside to it. But like, say like there's the gold like right here. And, well, I'm not exactly sure how to explain what happened there. It must have hit a... It must have hit, like, right here. Must be considered part of the wall. But, what was I saying? When there's stuff like these rocks right here. Say there's a... Let me find a better example. Like the copper right here. Say I want to blow up the copper, and the wall's right here. Like, that's a good use of the master slingshot and explosive ammo. But yeah, of course, like if we get like this stuff here, there's really no good way to get that with the master slingshot, so I find a combination is probably best. A combination of bombs and using the explosive ammo, because there was no good way for me to get those using just the master slingshot, unless I tried to line up with the ghosts, but at that point I probably just quicker to use a regular bomb. So definitely comes down to preference, I'd say. Oh, they do contact on the okay. That's probably what happened on that previous floor that I was just on. It collided with the ladder. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, because I was gonna say the wall probably didn't have any like its hitbox probably didn't go all the way out there, but I had no idea else what it could have been, so that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, this floor is not really a good floor. We're not really getting anything here. And these ghosts, of course, take forever to slay because they just get knocked back. Just use this bomb, I guess. And there we go. Now I wonder if the ladder actually has to be spawned on the map. Like if it's behind a rock already, does the ammo still collide with it? Well, let's test that out real quick. Yep, it definitely collides with that, so not sure if it actually collides with it when the rock is above it. It must though, because of the thing we saw on a few floors ago. But I guess let's test it out here. Okay. I guess none of these were ladders. Hello, Green Flame 16. Glad you can make the stream. And we don't need any more hats. We have plenty of hats. Quite a bit of rocks on this floor. Just use a bomb. Blow them all up quickly. And still no hole. We should have gotten a hole on one of these floors by now, but oh well. Let's just keep going down. There we go. I got a hole on this one, of course. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of these up. Looks like that was a rock crab. Of course, the ammo won't go past the rock crab, so I have to slay that first and then go for that iridium node. That's what I was trying to hit from the start. And there's a ladder. Let me get that iridium real quick. There we go. We can skip this floor. This floor doesn't look too appealing. Go ahead and get that iridium, and we get a hole, so that's good. Go down that right away. Straight to the ladder. Staircase this one. And this floor has a decent amount of iridium, so I guess we can go for that. Let's try to get that chunk right there. I bought a lot of coal, so it's probably not even worth it to go down for that coal car. Oh, well, there is a ladder right there, I guess. Missed that one. So we'll go for that. Ladder right here. This one looks like it's just asking to be blown up, so let's go ahead and get a mega bomb going. It's always hard to line them up. Like, I think that should cover all of them, but nope. You'd think it would cover that one, but it did not. There's actually a time I think I placed a mega bomb and it got a node that was further than a node, and I don't think it was a rock crab or anything, so I think the bombs can be kind of funky with choosing what rocks they actually blow up and don't blow up, but could just be going crazy, I don't know. Alright, I don't know why I'm so insistent on trying to line up the enemies to explode when I could just mine the actual ruby or iron ore or whatever it was a lot faster, but that's alright. This floor probably would have been a good one to skip. Not too much on it. But I do like to travel the floor a little bit to see what's on it, because there might be a big chunk of iridium or a big chunk of gold, like right here. Always need more gold. And actually that's what this dive is for. This dive is for getting lots of gold. And I'm kind of just making that up right now, but we need more gold, so we're going for lots of... Oop, don't leave the mine, that would be bad. But like right there, that's a good one to just blow up easily with the slingshot. So slimes are always annoying, but if we slay them, we do get a better chance of spawning ladders and probably holes as well. Ran out of coffee. Just gonna mine until I get a ladder or a hole now. There we go. These floors are always a bit annoying, so let's just skip it. Go for the iridium here. Oh, that was a pretty good shot. We got both of those in one hit. Now I find doing one hit on the serpents and then going for the smash usually kind of guarantees they'll be slayed in the one hit. But say like I do the smash like that. Oh, okay, that was a bad example, but often it takes like 2 smashes, at least for me, for the serpents. So sometimes I like to get one just regular hit on them. I don't know. That's our first prismatic shard. We're only at 128 iridium ore. That's kind of low, but that's alright. Get rid of the cloth. But I forgot how much gold we started with, but I feel like we got a good amount of gold, at least. And that's what matters. This run is for getting gold. Getting gold so we can craft more mega bombs for another day. We got the slime egg. I might just trash the slime egg, even though they can be sold for a lot. And there we go. We finally got a shaft from one of these floors. There's a nice jade over there, but I'm just gonna ignore it. Not let it tempt me. Ooh, we are at 4 HP. I gotta pay a little bit more attention to that, because that serpent with one hit would definitely take us out with just 4 HP. Let's see if we can slay the serpent in one hit. And we do. Sometimes, I guess, if they're lined up in a nice way, they go in one smash attack spam, but I don't know. I often find that... Okay, this sells for 1,500. Iridium bar sells for 900. So technically it would be better to get rid of this iridium bar than the slime egg. But the slime egg, I'm less likely to find more of than the iridium bar. Although the topaz is only 96 for 2 of them, so let's just get rid of that. And it's not like I really need more topaz for anything. Almost onto... Oh, we're on floor almost 120. That's not too bad. Start using a bit more bombs to actually start collecting iridium. Since after floor 100, we should be getting a fair amount of iridium spawns, and at that point, my focus should go more from getting down deep in the mines to more towards getting iridium, since that is why we want to get deep, just to get iridium. I'm just gonna tank damage on this bomb, and I guess keep going down. I'll use a mega bomb for this one, then try to slay the mummy real quick, and then try to blow up these. Oh, I guess that bomb reached over. There's a ladder down there, so let's go for the ladder, I guess. Looks like I need another spicy eel. This goes to show that Elliot is the most forgettable NPC. Did I forget to give Elliot a gift today? And I said I would? No, I think I stopped, that is. But I guess that further proves that he's forgettable, because I can't even remember if I stopped and gave him a gift. I'm a little confused. How does Elliot relate to... How does Elliot, I just realized your username is Elliot Dev. So Elliot, how does Elliot relate to whatever was going on? I kind of lost track. But anyway, Green Flame 16 have been having a hard time getting prismatic shards on a very lucky day, as well as rock candy and ginger ale. Is there a better way to get them? It's a 4% or 1 out of 25 odds you'll get them per node. So iridium nodes are definitely the best way to get them. You probably are just getting unlucky if you haven't gotten one yet. You just gotta keep trying. You'll find more iridium nodes the deeper you go in Skull Cavern. So, of course, the more chances you get, the more likely you'll get a prismatic shard. So I'd recommend just keep trying to get as deep as you can. If you're having a whole lot of trouble, maybe save up some jades, trade them for staircases on Sunday, and build up a whole bunch of staircases, and then try to use them to get deeper in the mines so you can get a whole bunch of iridium nodes. And then, of course, the iridium nodes are going to be your best bet at actually getting the prismatic shard. And of course, it's not guaranteed that you'll get one since it is a 1 out of 25 chance, but on average, you'd expect for every 25 nodes you mine or blow up, you should get 1 prismatic shard. Of course, that's not exactly how chance and RNG works, but that's what you would expect. I missed the message before the chat. Okay. Sorry, there's a few messages. Wait, Elliot, which message was it? Like, it was far back in chat, or... You'll send it again? Okay. I might just not be able to see it for some reason, but... Got deleted. Shouldn't have gotten deleted unless it was just a internet problem or YouTube automatically deleted for some reason. No idea. And yeah, the Mystic Stones, the rocks that kind of had like a little swirl on it, have a 25% chance to give a prismatic shard. So of course the chances are better for those, but you find them a whole... Oh, my phone's going off the OK Google. I don't know why that triggered, but put that aside 1 second. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Mystic Stones have a 25% chance, so 1 out of 4. A lot better than a 1 out of 25 chance, but of course, the Mystic Stones are found a lot less frequently than the Iridium nodes are. But you can find them in the regular mines, or the quarry, if you're lucky. Let's skip this one after I slay this serpent. I probably don't need the cloth. I'm being very wasteful, and look at all this money I got just from trashing stuff. But we don't have a whole lot of inventory space, so we kind of have to. Ooh, this floor is always tough because you spawn right in the middle of it and have 4 different directions you can go in. Although none of them look too appealing. We'll go for this gold and this topaz. I guess this iridium, or just hit myself there. Still nothing. I guess that's the next best one over here. Put the increased luck rings on. Nope, still nothing. Try this one right here. Still nothing. It's probably a floor where I call it quits and just use a staircase. Got pretty unlucky there. We're at around 12. We'll go ahead and bomb this one right here. Get out of the way. Mine the iridium over here. Warp totems. Just sell that. Another one. You know, I don't really care for these floors all that much now, just because of that last floor. Ooh, ruby is always good. Grab the ruby. And there's quite a bit of iridium ore over here, so let's go ahead and start grabbing those. Yeah, the slingshot is kind of nice because you don't have to wait for the bomb to blow off. So it goes a little bit faster in that regard. But, of course, it also is kind of hard to aim. There's a fair amount of iridium here that we'll go for. Probably can blow up some mummies here. Get that guy down, place down the bomb, and then get the next one down. Then put on the enemy rings and a ladder. There we go. Can you see the message? I still cannot see the message. I'm guessing YouTube might just be automatically blocking it for some reason. I'm not sure. Maybe there's something YouTube doesn't like in the message. I have no idea, but I still can't see it, I'm afraid. Got a dinosaur. Probably could have just skipped this floor, but we'll go ahead and slay the enemy since there's only 2 of them. Therefore, we'll have a better chance. Probably your internet, huh? Is your, is the message, like, longer than other messages? Because your other messages in chat seem to be sending fine and working fine. That's lucky, just a ladder right there. It's a long, okay. Maybe it's just because of the length or something. I mean, if that doesn't work, you can always just send it in chunks or something. Fragments. Looks like we're pretty much done with this full cavern dive. Just a few more floors to go. Let's try to get a few more good floors filled with iridium. This one's not too exciting. Of course, this one will skip. Of course, this one will skip as well. Alright, this one looks alright. There's a ladder right there. Hopefully that gets those 4 right there. I'm not sure. It might be a little bit far away. We'll see. Okay, it got all of them. Now we can head down. There's only 2 right there. Let's just keep going down. And we've pretty much got infinite coffee, so might as well use another one before we pass out. Decent chunk of ores here, so I guess let's go ahead. These ores are against the wall, so those will be good for the slingshot. That one probably... Oh, that was a crab, so that worked out. And that's it. It looked like there was a staircase behind there, but it looks like that was actually an iron ore. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so there we go. We got 255 iridium ore, a lot less than I did on day 6, but of course day 6 I used the double magic rock candy. But we did manage to get a fair amount of gold ore. Let me check how much I started with real quick. Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording. Okay. Let me see if I can quickly pull it up. Looks like we got 760 iridium ore on day 6, and we started with 197 gold ore, and what do we have right now? 369, so mine's like, what, 170 something? About almost like 200-ish or something. Not terrible. Definitely could have been better, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and check what the luck is today. Good humor luck, not bad, although, yeah, no birthdays today. Before we get started with this day for real, let's just do a quick check of everything. See if there's anything we need to get done today. Most likely we'll travel to Ginger Island to pick up a quest from the Golden Walnut Room, a key challenge quest. It looks like our Junimos are hard at work harvesting our cauliflower here, and strawberries, and coffee over there that didn't get harvested yesterday, so that's nice. Looks like, yeah, we do need to take care of those fish ponds still. This one was a dragon's tooth, that one was 3 fire quartz. We will want to replant these with something. I'm not exactly sure yet, so I will have to decide what to plant there. Today's day 8. We could do more cauliflower, although I don't really need cauliflower for anything. We could do more rhubarbs, although I don't need rhubarbs for anything. If anybody in chat has a good idea of what I should plant here, please let me know. Or else I'll probably just plant cauliflower again. I don't know. Not really anything. Because of course the best profit's going to be coffee or strawberries or ancient fruit if I had more ancient seeds, but we're not going to grow any regrowable crops right now. This is for the crops that don't regrow, this field right here. we'll take a look at Elliot, you're saying, oh, you got Elliot for the Secret Santa thing. So confused. Oh, you didn't even know. You completely forgot about Elliot. Yeah. Elliot definitely spends pretty much all of his time in his shack or the library or the beach. You don't really see him go out into the town, so if you don't go to the museum or library or whatever a whole lot, you probably won't come across him all that much. Nothing too important from mail, it looks like. Maria, you suggest rhubarb. Yeah, I think rhubarb's probably the best profit-wise that is a, I don't know what to call it, a non-regrowable crop. So probably can go with those. I'd have to buy them from Sandy, which is not really a problem. I'd have to sell something to be able to afford the seeds, so again, that's not too much of a problem. Let's take a quick look at what's going on at Ginger Island, because I could always hold off another day until I return to Ginger Island. I do believe I have a garlic grown down here, so that'll fulfill the last Gourmand Bombo Big Frog quest, which gets us just 5 golden walnuts. So of course more golden walnuts won't really do much for us right now, but we'll have to do that eventually. We can also give Willy the last fetch quest item, and then give the last thing back to Birdie here to get another 5 golden walnuts. And let's take a quick look here, actually. So that would put us at 117, which leaves 13 more golden walnuts, which are probably from the field office. So when we come here, we'll obviously pick this one, 4 prismatic shards. That's very easy versus 100,000 G worth of freshly cooked items. That takes quite a while, and it's kind of a waste of resources in my opinion, shipping off a bunch of cooked items. So that's the one we'll go for when we come back here. We have 60 right now. You know, I wonder if I accept that right now, can I just give him them now? Does that count? Okay, it does count. So that means we have 40 plus 60 key gems to spend. I think I'll get the Junimo chest for the Skull Cavern thing I was talking about. So 100 minus 30 puts us at 70 left to spend. We will want the recipes at some point. So I could go Hopper and Heavy Tapper for 70 more. Or Heavy Tapper and Magic Bait and then have a few more left. Key Seasoning might not be a bad idea, just to help with some of the NPCs to get better cooked item or gold quality cooked items for NPCs that only like cooked items and need that for quality, like Pierre. Magic Bait, don't need that, don't need a mushroom tree seed. Okay, the Galaxy Souls I was hoping to get from just slaying enemies in either the Danger in the Deep or the upgraded Skull Cavern. So I'm gonna hold off on those. A Deconstructor might be nice. Yeah, I think I'll get a Deconstructor, honestly. so we can start breaking down some of our quality sprinklers, get gold bars back. That could be nice. Don't think I need the missing stock list really. I'll probably go Junimo chest, and then heavy tapper recipe, magic bait recipe, I guess, although I'm not going to use that for anything. And then deconstructor. And then that leaves us with 10 key gems. Unless, well, no, I think I'll get the deconstructor. I think that'll probably be good. Now we gotta decide, do we do Skull Cavern today? Or do we do the Volcano? The Junimos will take care of this for us, although that does take quite a while. Honestly, the Junimo hut here on like cauliflower is kind of pointless because, let's see, say we plant, I have nothing to plant. Say we had like the seeds here, we just do it like this and it takes no extra time to harvest them as to plant them, so probably didn't need that Junimo hut there, but that's alright. I have actually not seen that video, Elliot, but could be a good one to check out. Might do that later. I think I've probably seen it in my homepage or recommended, but I've never got around to actually watching it fully through. Although probably maybe I should. Okay. So yeah, this is the part where I usually just stare at the screen, stare at my Google document, and just figure out what to do. But I'm gonna try to not do that for the stream here. Very good, Veer, you can confirm, Marco. Okay, yeah, I'll consider checking. Well, no, I will. I should have time. I should have some time. Kegs aren't ready. Oak resin isn't ready because that's lined up with the kegs. Isn't really anything to do in the mines. I guess let's just plan out giving out some gifts. Planning out giving out gifts takes forever to do, but that's sort of what should get done today, I guess. So I'm gonna head back towards Ginger Island real quick, and it's 12 p.m. so anybody who is going to Ginger Island should be there by now, so I'm gonna just make note of who's all there real quick. Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, Elliot, with this run, it kind of started in spring as mainly just focusing on min-max. I was inspired mainly by Brandigan's first min-max, and also this other YouTuber, who I don't think's been really active lately. I think Red Touch might have been their username, but that's kind of what inspired the spring part of this run, and I also wanted to carry it into perfection, so kind of transformed from min-max to perfection, since perfection has a lot more to it, and of course min-maxing is part of perfection because we need 12 million G for the gold clock and obelisks. But let me quick write down everybody who's here. We've got Pierre and Marnie and Gus. And let's see. Pierre's birthday's in spring, I think. We need a birthday plus some gifts, so Pierre's definitely good to give a gift. Marnie, where is she? Marnie's birthday is, let's see. Marnie we could probably get away with just a birthday, but if we're here we might as well give her a gift. Demetrius, we're at full hearts. Gus is easy, he just gets an orange. And I guess that's it. We've only got adults here today for some reason. And Leo is somewhere. We'll need to give Leo a gift because we're only at... Oh, Leo's up there. We're only at 2 hearts with Leo. Although his birthday is in the summer, so that might be the last day until we reach 10 hearts with everybody. Or 8 hearts with the romanceable NPCs. Take a look at the dig site real quick. Maybe I'll just do a volcano run today, since we probably will be needing more cinder shards eventually for when we upgrade our galaxy hammer. I'll bring the copper pan to get that, although I probably don't need that. Let me just write that down in the list of items to bring with. Copper pan. Artifact spot, so I need the hoe. Of course we need the watering can as well. Let me write that down. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is grab everything that I want to like bring with to Ginger Island, and then I'll take a screenshot so that once I do the day for real, then I can just reference that, and that should be the easiest way to do it. So we'll start by just getting rid of all the stuff in the inventory here. We won't need the crab cakes. Don't think we need the gold ore. Don't need staircases. Okay, that should... Oh, we could also give Krobus this, just for fun. Might as well do that right now. Or today, once the day starts, for real. Won't bother with the master slingshot. Okay, so... if we're going to the beach, I guess I might as well bring bait. The hoe for the artifact spots. We'll be needing to go to the desert at some point. Watering can, copper pan. Ooh, maybe I want to buy a few Junimo huts to have one by Ginger Island. We want one at the farm for sure, one at Skull Cavern for sure. We'll see. Might just start with just the 2. TV monitors are monitors, unless it's like a box TV, but like a TV monitor is technically just a bigger computer monitor. So if it works, it works. And hello messages didn't send. You're Funky 64. Okay, I kind of assumed you were, since you came in right after the Funky 64 account left, so that's what I assumed. But good to get that confirmed. Yeah, deluxe monitor. Yeah, honestly, my monitor is almost as large as, it's a lot smaller than most TVs, but it's a big monitor. Okay, gifts. Pierre gets a beet because he only likes cooked items, so he only loves cooked item. He only loves fried calamari and something else. No, I think that's the only thing he loves. And then of course he likes, or loves prismatic shards and rabbit's feet as well. The universal ones. But no, he just gets a beet. Marnie gets a pink cake. Gus gets an orange. And what else? Leo. If I have any duck feathers, I'll give Leo a duck feather, and I do. We should probably pet the animals today, just to get, especially the ducks, so that we can get better quality duck feathers. Looks like we have 2 of the silver, so we can go ahead and give Leo a silver one. Why not? I think there's stuff right here. Yep, those are ready, so we'll have to do that. Well, we could probably stop by Elliot's, give him a pomegranate. Oh, we need the wriggly worm, or wriggling worm, so we can complete the birdie quest. And Willie should be at 10 hearts. Yep. If we're buying rhubarb seeds, we can give Sandy a gift. I think we have the most crocuses, although if we wanted to go the min-max route, we'd probably give her a daffodil since it's the cheapest item, but maybe I'll want to craft spring seeds with those. Who knows? So we'll do crocus. And then let's see. I wrote this down somewhere. The amount of spots right here. $271 for this field right here. Stardew rhubarb seeds. I'm just quickly looking up the price. Rhubarb seeds are 100 G each, so what I say, 271, so we will need 271,000, or 27,000, because we're only 100 each. I'm thinking like Stardew, or starfruit numbers that we need like in the hundreds of thousands. Okay, so only 27,000 G. Do we have enough iridium bars to sell? Probably, although then we'd have to stop at Clint's. Although is Clint's gonna be easier to stop at than Pierre's? Let's see. 27,100 divided by 1,500. We would need 18 iridium bars plus another like 100 G. Although we need minus 8,900 since we've got that. So let me recalculate this. So a whole lot of just numbers. Okay, so 12 iridium bars. plus, let's see, 12 at 1500 plus 8904. We'll just round it up to 13 iridium bars that we'll sell to Clint. And that should be good. We're at 10 hearts with him, so that's fine. Where's Harvey? We'll stop at Harvey's, give him a coffee. How about Caroline? Yeah, we'll give Caroline a gift. Probably just give her a beat as well. I don't know if that'll put us at 10 hearts, but should. Because at this point, I might as well just make a stop at everybody's house if we're giving out this many gifts to begin with. Coconut for Haley. We'll give Emily a wool. Jody. Not even sure what Jody loves other than the diamond. When is her birthday? Let's check. Should have the calendar pulled up here. Fall. So yeah, let's go ahead and get her to 10 hearts as soon as possible now. Hello, Honeywell. Glad you can make the stream. A crocus is probably just a liked gift for Pierre, right? I know it is iridium quality or whatever, but with the beets only sell for 100. Gee, how much do the crocus sells for? I don't think I've shipped one before, but looks like the beets, I guess, sell a little bit more. I guess that's true. I guess the crocus could work as a gift. We do have 22 of them. We're running more low on beets. Okay, yeah. We'll give out the crocus to Pierre. And then, let's see. Does Caroline like flowers as well? Crocus counts as a flower, right? Because I know with the daffodils, a lot of NPCs... Yeah, this one counts as forage. This one counts as flower. Okay, cool. She does like daffodils. Although I'd rather give out a crocus. All universal likes... Okay, yeah, so crocus is fine for Caroline. It's a flower and almost everybody likes them except George, Sebastian, and Clint. For the daffodils, yep. Yeah, what I would do, especially when I'd play like, when I went for perfection in my casual run, I would always, on Friday nights, do a round at the saloon. But we don't get like Jody and Jazz and Vincent and like stuff that, and I think Harvey goes there sometimes. But, well, since we're making some stops around the town anyway, we'll just go ahead and, especially like right now, if we do it first thing in the morning, like at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., everybody will just be in their houses, in their beds, so we don't have to go hunting them down around the town or anything. I don't have to look up where everybody is, which is a nice time saver because I don't want to look up everybody's schedule individually and try to fit it into where we're going. Although we are doing that with the island at least. But I think Vincent and Jazz we probably want to level up with since we don't see them as much. Probably can skip going to... we'll go there. We'll go all out on this gift giving. Fairy Rose. The worm-like item is the wriggling worm. It's in the fetch quest line for when, like, Birdie, the lady who's fishing at Ginger Island, gives that quest where you just give a bunch of random items out. So that's one of the items for that we give to Willy. And then Willy gives us the locket, I think. And then we give that back to Birdie. Vincent can have a grape. Oh, we already grabbed the grape. And Kent. We need something for Kent. I'm not sure if I can even make any loved gifts for Kent, but I forget what I was giving Kent before. Probably just a beet. He likes all universal likes. He likes eggs as well. Eggs are easy. I don't have any gold star eggs in here though. All fruit. Yeah. So he should like a crocus then, since universal like. That should be it for gifts. I know that took quite a while, but I do want to plan this out. Honestly, I could probably just grab a few more crocuses just in, well, then we'll have to deal with inventory if we grab more than we want, or more than we need, that is. So I'll just, that should be fine. Play multi. Yeah, actually the first perfection I did, or the first perfection I went for was in multiplayer. I'd usually always play multiplayer Stardew. And it's definitely very different because you're just kind of going at every day rather than, I mean, right now this is, you're not gonna take this much time to plan out stuff in multiplayer and then restart the day and like somebody messes up, oh, we gotta all restart. No, it's not how multiplayer is gonna go. That would be kind of interesting though, doing a really strategical min-max in multiplayer. Oh, and then the last two items I will grab are a dragon's tooth for the fish pond and 3 fire quartz for the fish pond. Yeah, no, you're right. It definitely becomes a different game in multiplayer because the pause, you know, gives infinite time. Or infinite time to think, at least. Okay, we're almost good here. Almost. The last thing that I think we'll need is we can buy something from Robin. Another shed, perhaps? Or another fish pond. Fish ponds aren't really all that necessary, so I'll probably just go for another shed. Carpenter's shop on the wiki. Let's take a look. Sheds cost 15,000 G and 300 wood. So let me recalculate how many iridium bars we'll need. 1500 divided by, well, that's just going to be 10. So if we just add 10 iridium bars onto it, then we should be fine. I'm not too concerned now if we have a little bit extra money or not. And well, now we should grab a gift for Sebastian. Almost at 8 hearts with him. And who else? Oh, Maru. Where's Maru? We already have 8 hearts with her. Okay, so just a void egg then. Although we could probably grab a gold one from there. Okay. So we'll go with this. And then... Did I get the screenshot? Okay, there we go. Got the screenshot. Now we should be good to just tackle the day. I think I'm just gonna do farm chores, grab rhubarb seeds from Sandy, and after that, go to Ginger Island, and I guess can end the day at the volcano. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure the cutscenes for multiplayer, since they doesn't freeze the time. That's kind of a big annoyance. Alright, hold on, I gotta start recording. Can't forget to do that. Let me exit one more time. Start recording. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so we are on to day 8 now. We have a decent amount of spicy eel now, so I think I should be safe to just eat spicy eel now. Although, we don't really need the luck right now, so probably better resource-wise to just eat a crab cakes instead. I'll bring the spicy eel with for when we do end up in the volcano, if we do end up there. But now let me pull up that snapshot I took of my inventory so I can get that lined up. And of course the goal is to not move back and forth between the chests, just go from every chest like one time and get everything we need, but of course that's pretty difficult, so try our best though. I'm gonna put this lucky ring in a different chest. What else? I want watering can, copper pan, iridium rod. I'll bring the axe just in case. Although, nah, I won't need it. We do need a warp totem. Let's get rid of the majority of the stuff here. And now we have to start digging through here and finding all the gift items we want. So there was 4 crocuses. Don't think there's anything else from this chest. Oh, could do a cactus fruit for Sam, forgot about him. Although, might be at 8 hearts with him, not sure. I don't think we are actually. And then from here, I don't think we need anything. Then from here, anything. Grape for Vincent. Could give Penny a melon if we run into her. We're at 10 hearts with Lewis now. Shane. Are we at 8 hearts with Shane now? Is that why I didn't grab a gift for him? No. But his birthday's coming up, I guess. So, we'll just skip that. Don't think there's anything I need from here. Could give George a leek. But double check. Yeah. Let's give George a leek. And then we wanted a fairy rose for Jazz. Feeling like I'm definitely forgetting something. Let's get these jades and rubies away. Get the gold ore away. We'll move this stuff up into that chest. Put the ring away here. And let me start to line up with everything I had. Line up with everything on the screenshot, that is. Oh, I didn't grab the hoe. Forgot that. And the fire quartz and dragon's tooth. Gotta remember those. Fishing rod. Don't need the staircases. I'll have to remember to get rid of those. Take care of cycling these real quick. We'll do stingray roe, why not? Then an egg, some milk. I forgot the milk is first. And then the roe here, there we go. Is there anything else from here? I forget, am I gonna stop at Leia's? Wow, we've made good progress with Leia. We're already at 7 hearts with her. That went kind of fast, but I guess we have been doing iridium quality gifts for her. I'll grab that dragon's tooth from here. What else? There's definitely something else that I needed. Oh, the hoe. Grab that. Also a coffee for Harvey. Anything else? Probably not. Grab those. Let me just line this up with my screenshot. Oh, the master slingshot we don't want. Don't need that. And then I also want to bring 300 wood. And then 23 of these, 23 iridium bars to sell to Clint. Also don't need the staircases, I'll just put them in there for now. And I'll put them back here because I also have to put these crab cakes back. I don't need the purple mushrooms. Okay. As you can tell, getting everything to bring with takes quite a long time, and I can't imagine doing this in multiplayer for sure. That would take way, way too long. Sorry, I've been looking away from the chat for a while. Try to catch up. Void egg. Definitely need that. I'll recheck chat in a second. I wanted the diamond. Grab a wool. And then there was an orange. And I'm gonna go into there to get the duck feather and void egg. Also pomegranate for Elliot. Coffee was here as well. We have the iridium. Okay. So slight problem here. We have to go into the greenhouse and harvest everything from there, but our inventory is quite full, so it shouldn't be too bad though. We just put everything in here And then we'll just take everything out of here, and it should be fine. There was a couple things that stacked, but should be okay. Okay, so let's take care of this. Then go in the greenhouse. Harvest our fruit trees. Of course, we want the iridium band so that we get the increased range to pick up the fruit with. Get these ancient fruits. The ancient fruit is all out of sync. Might be nice to just let it sync up, but I'm having a hard time harvesting these fruit trees here. Probably don't need these strawberries in here anymore either. Probably don't need the coffee either, because we're going to have lots of coffee beans once we grow our spring harvest. I can probably just change it to ancient fruit or just do starfruit. I'm not sure. Starfruit would probably be best profit-wise, so might just do that. Okay. Now I have to remember we took a wool and a pomegranate. I think that was it. And then we'll grab all of this stuff. Get rid of the strawberries here. And let's take care of our animals real fast. Also the mushroom cave here. Farm chores always take so long. But we gotta do them. Well, we don't always have to, but you know, we gotta. I don't need to go into the barn for anything. I can fill up that shed now if I want to. Still don't know if I want to do more kegs in there or what. Don't know where I'm putting truffles. Winter chest here. Oh no. Accidentally quick stacked. But I think that's all that I had in there. Okay. Let's just get started. If we forgot a gift for someone, it's not that big of a deal. The main thing is the wriggling worm for the golden walnuts at Ginger Island. And the iridium bars to sell for money. Then we should be good. Oh, also a farm work totem. Okay. We should be good. If we forget something, it's not a big deal. Fire quartz and dragon's tooth. Hopefully we have enough inventory space for all this. I think we should. I'll probably just put my row away. Might as well just put it in the chest right up there. Okay, I think things should start going a bit quicker now. I know the planning of the day and the farm chores always goes really slow, but hopefully we can start picking up the pace a little bit. That's always what I always used to doing that stuff not live, so doing it live was definitely a little bit trickier, so I probably made some mistakes, but we'll see. We'll give Jazz the fairy rose. I didn't get a gift for Marnie. Forgot about that. But that's fine. Didn't grab anything for Shane either, which is okay. We'll give Leia the goat cheese. That'll most likely put us at 8 hearts with her. Oh no. She has a dialogue option for us. Probably has no effect on friendship. Yeah, she probably... I forgot. Does she like the city or not? I don't know. We will put... Oh. Oops. I have no idea what I clicked on. I clicked out because I wanted to click back to the live stream chat. And now I clicked back in and I have no idea what I chose. But as long as... Worst case scenario, we lost some friendship points with her, but I think it's fine. Now do we go to the beach or up? I think we go up because we have some stops to make up there. Penny's over there. I think we have a gift for her. Alright, we've got a diamond for Jody, a very expensive gift, but I don't really feel like grabbing anything else for her. Got a grape for Vincent, and a cactus fruit to not eat. We need to give this to Sam. There we go. Hopefully Penny is still around, because I do have a gift for her. She's probably heading to the... Oh, she's right there. I guess there's no school today. What to give her? Looks like I forgot to give, get a melon, but that's okay. We have a crocus for Kent. We will be heading back to the beach, so I'm not gonna go down there right now. Let's make a stop here. I don't think we have the geode crusher yet. I'm pretty sure that's what this one's for, so we're just gonna go for that. The Mayor Lewis quests always take longer anyway, and we've already done one, so now we sell iridium, and that's all that I need from Clint, pretty sure. Let me check chat real quick. Alright, good luck, Elliot, with that Skull Cavern run. I hope that's going well. I hope you get the dino egg you've been wanting. And, I picked the money option. Okay. Yeah, minus 5 points. Not a big deal. We probably would have needed to give Leia one more gift anyway, so probably all good. Lewis is at 10 hearts now, so won't bother with that. We do have a gift for Harvey. No, we don't. I accidentally quick stacked the coffee. And it feels like everybody we're running into is somebody I forgot a gift for. But Pierre, we have a crocus for. And also, let's see, we're buying 271 times 100 plus 1,500,000 is 42,000. So we have 43,404 minus 42,100 leaves us with 1,304 gold left over. How much do these cost? Bouquets, 200. We can buy one bouquet. And then we'll have enough money left for Ginger Island ticket, and then everything else, so why not? Do I really want to walk all the way over to Caroline? Why not? We're focused on giving... Oh, she's in the tea room. I guess we can go ahead and get a free tea leaf as... Oh no. Maybe they only grow on certain days, I forget. But I'll give her a crocus. Oh goodness, are you sure? It's always such a... Oh, I guess we get a cutscene. I always get worried when I give Caroline a gift and she says, "Oh goodness, are you sure?" Because it sounds like something like, ooh, we found Pierre's secret stash, one of the best cutscenes in the game. Although Caroline has her own secret stash in the back, so I'm not exactly sure why Pierre's keeping this secret. I guess they kind of added the Caroline stuff a bit later. Your secret is safe with me. That one's either gives us friendship points with Pierre or doesn't do anything, and the other one probably takes away friendship points with him. Find a new hiding spot. Pierre, I'm not gonna do anything with your secret stash. You can trust me. But anyway, I was saying with Caroline, oh yeah, that dialogue option. I always think it's a negative dialogue option, but it's actually just the liked dialogue option. Alright, I guess just head up to the carpenter shop now. I have a leak for George, but we've already made enough stops. Already 10:30 a.m. Another thing I could consider doing is the movie theater. I haven't really done that yet. I'm not exactly sure how much friendship points you get from doing that, but could be something to try out. Looks like we've got another cutscene here. This is the one for completing Robin's special orders quest, so she'll sell us a big bed now. Not really too useful, but I guess it's cool. Let me just come on in. I'm gonna use this to take a quick break, get some water. I'm guessing we want to call the bed perfect. Use the wiki for the loved movies and snacks. You can get a full heart of friendship for about 2k gold. That's not too bad. I think the movie theater is limited to once a week, but could be good for people that we need just a little bit more friend. It could be very good for Leo. Leo for sure. Oh, I forgot to give Krobus the Void Ghost pendant. Oh no. You see, when I'm doing this off stream, I would definitely have restarted a few times already, but we're gonna just keep going with this one right here. And it's, again, that's not a big deal. It's not like we're min-maxing Krobus roommate or speedrunning that or anything. Okay, we're here for a shed. No, not house renovations. We're here for a shed. There is the shed. And I think another thing is you don't get to choose what movie is showing. I think like a certain movie shows, like I think it's like predetermined, like a certain movie shows each month and then alternates every 3 years, I think, or something. But you can choose what NPC goes to see that movie, of course. So hopefully one that Leo likes will be playing in spring or summer. That'd be nice. Alright, we have a void egg for Sebastian. I think we're at 8 hearts with Maru, right? So we can start dating Maru now. So why not? There we go. Now we have dating Maru. Although I could have given her another gift now. I should have brought a gift for her. Get to 10 hearts with her. Just for fun. We'll try to get to 10 hearts with everybody. Just as an added challenge. I think I'll just warp to the desert now. I think we're good. Alright, let's go. I could do a quick forage of the desert. There's a coconut here. Yeah, let's go for it. grab the cactus fruit and coconut that's up here. And there was one more. Give Sandy the crocus. And then buy 271 seeds. Although we could buy an extra, I guess. Or I could have brought more money and bought the coconuts here. That probably would have been smart, but oh well. We'll buy 5 beet seeds just for no reason. And then we'll go ahead and warp back to the farm. I always like trying to get down to 0G, but of course there's not really anything that costs like 4G or anything like that, so it's alright. I also forgot that I ended up coming back to the farm here, so we didn't really need to bring anything for Ginger Island with us, but that's alright. Guess I'll just keep doing void mayonnaise. Void mayonnaise I think sells for more than regular mayonnaise, so although I don't know about Gold Star mayonnaise, it really doesn't matter. All of the artisan goods compared to our starfruit wine is really like nothing, but I'm still just doing it just to do it. Okay, we can get rid of those spring forageables. Don't need this magma cap here. Don't need these beet seeds. We'll go ahead and start planting the rhubarb seeds very shortly. Get rid of this clay. We'll see if Elliot's at his cabin. Duck feathers for Leo. The wool's for Emily. We forgot to stop at her house, I think. But that's okay. So we'll put that away. And I guess conveniently, we can just stick it right in here. And real quick, just cycle these kegs right here. And yeah, we'll probably, since it's pretty late in the day, we'll probably do a volcano run rather than going all the way out to Skull Cavern. But I think the next thing is just to plant these seeds down. And bring that for Leo. Yeah, I'm just gonna start planting these, and I guess if anything else comes up, we'll figure it out. It's always so hard planting in between the sprinklers here. The Junimos haven't even finished doing their job, but that's okay. Yeah, see, it's so hard going on each of these. Because theoretically, we should be able to walk on every tile once without having to walk on any tile twice, although with the sprinklers and Junimo hut thing, it might not be possible, but that's kind of the goal I'm going for, to only walk on every tile once. And of course, the Junimos get in my way. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten the Junimo hut here. Because now what am I supposed to do? The Junimo's just standing there and can't really do much. Also, there's a spot there we missed because of the Junimo. Or no, there isn't. But there should be 2 spaces that I missed. It's down in that corner there, I see it. Yeah, The Junimos here have probably ended up being more of a bother than a help, but of course for the coffee beans and strawberries, they are very, very nice and almost mandatory for the coffee beans especially. But try not to waste too much time here, but I don't want to just leave this single rhubarb seed here. But I guess we might have to. I should probably smelt some stuff, so maybe the Junimo will move by the time I'm done smelting things. Not sure exactly what I want to smelt. I guess iridium ore. Just get this smelting real quick. Elliot, looks like you ended up taking care of the Stardew chores instead of Skull Cavern because you need the jades on Sunday. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate how you could only do staircases on Sunday, but that's alright. How easy Calico Jack is. So much key. I mean, yeah, all you do is that's the slots game, I think, right? All you do is press the button over and over again, and you are if you keep doing it over and over again an infinite amount of times, you'll always make profits. So I guess that's always a nice way to get infinite money if you really wanted to, because you can sell the farm warp totems and you can sell the hardwood fences, I believe, from there. But of course it takes just such a long time. But it is a very nice way to get infinite farm warp totems. Oh, it's the card game. You get close to 21 without going... Okay. I don't know if I've actually really tried that one, but I guess if that one's easy, that's another good way to make the money. But I do definitely like the slots game just because you pretty much just don't have to do anything for it. But I'd probably consider that more of an exploit if you were to just get... Because then all min-maxing would be is you get straight to the casino and then you have infinite money because the casino game doesn't take any in-game time. But of course that's a bit cheesy and probably is fine for just getting as many warp totems as you need, but I don't know. It's okay. Losing my train of thought here. Where I'm going to Ginger Island. Go to the beach. We have the beach obelisk. Give this to Willy. Pick up the key walnut room thing. Yeah, it definitely doesn't seem fun because it's just it's just like that's all you do for it then, and there's really no point, no challenge. Okay, sorry, I'm having a bit of a hard time trying to figure out what to do now. Or not figuring out what to do now, but figure out if I need to bring anything else with me to Ginger Island. I don't think so. I think we're probably good to get going. And And worst case scenario, if I forgot something, I forgot something. Oh, I guess, gift for Elliot. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, Honeywell, it's definitely hard to keep track of the stuff and stream at the same time. But it's fun still, so I still am trying to do it. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get going. Let me read what Elliot said real quick. Have you experienced the glitch where crystallariums just vanish? I don't think I have experienced that actually ever. That's a bit strange. You had 3 crystallariums making jades, and then one day they just all disappeared. Well, I definitely don't think it's a feature. I definitely think if that happened, it's definitely a glitch. I'm not sure. Were they outside or inside a shed, or where were they? Oh yeah, if they were out of the farm, it's possible an NPC may have walked into them or something. They were in the house. Did you have a... Oh wait, I was about to say, did you have a spouse or Krobus as your roommate? But I think they pathfind around stuff in the house, so I don't think that would be a problem. So... might just be a glitch or something. Did you place them and then upgrade your house or anything? Or do anything at Robin's shop to change your house? Like the, like open up rooms, open up the walls, or all that stuff, if you know what I'm talking about? Maybe something with that, because it seems strange to me. I don't think they just randomly disappear. Probably just impacted by, like, changing something in the house, maybe. You read that other people experienced it in sheds and outside. Huh. So maybe there's just something with the crystallariums, but surprisingly, I don't think I've ever actually had it happen to me, thankfully. We give Willy the wiggling worm and get the pirate's locket, which we give to Birdie, and then that will be the last of that quest. So that's good. That will get that done with. I forgot to bring an orange for Gus, but Gus likes lobsters, right? Yeah, I think he does. Let me just double check that real quick. But I'm pretty sure Gus loves lobsters. No, that's Elliot I'm thinking of. I get them confused because Gus likes an orange, Elliot likes a pomegranate. Okay, that's good I double checked that then. I don't think there's anything I have on me that he loves. That's okay. We got here just in time to give Leo a duck feather, so that's nice. And then we'll get rid of stuff in this chest right here. I still have the Void Ghost pendant on me. We'll have to come back to this chest before returning back to the farm since we'll wake up, so I can put it in there. We won't need the iridium rod at the volcano. Probably want the hoe just in case. But we'll go ahead and get rid of these fiber nodes real quick. Don't want them to get in the way of our crops. Oh, I gotta talk to the Bombo Big Frog. Can't forget to do that. Can't forget to do that. That's essential. Oh, looks like this triggers a cutscene. Completely forgot about that. I guess we just drop this in front of her and we get a cutscene. It'll give us 5 golden walnuts, so just click through this. And I would usually skip the cutscenes, but I do like to have the footage just to use in the videos if I want to. I'm guessing either of these dialogue options are fine. Honorable thing to do. I guess it was correct. We got great wisdom. I'm sure both of those had no effect because we can't even get friendship with her, so I don't know why I was making such a big deal about that in the first place. How can she ever repay us? Just some... Oh, I forgot. This is actually better than just 5 golden walnuts. We can get fairy dust now. And fairy dust is pretty good. It allows us to use it on any farm machine or whatever and just instantly complete that. So in fall, we'll for sure be growing a bunch of, what's it called? Fairy roses. So we can craft a bunch of fairy dust. And I think it uses a diamond as well. So we'll need to put a bunch of diamonds in crystallariums. But yeah, the fairy dust is actually pretty good. Completely forgot that was a thing. And let's head up to the golden walnut room now. Where we pick up this quest, and of course I forgot to bring the 4 prismatic shards with. That's not too big of a deal though. It's not like we needed everything from here. I do want the Junimo chests because that'll be very nice for Skull Cavern. Can we just only get 2? Maybe we can only get 2. I thought we could get more. Maybe they restock. I'm not sure. But with the 30 remaining, probably the deconstructor will be the most immediate useful, although the heavy tapper could be nice. I'll get the heavy tapper recipe just in case we want to craft those for the next harvest of oak resin. Don't need to do anything else in here, so let's just head out. And we'll head to the Bombo Big Frog Cave. We'll go ahead and talk to him. We had previously grown a melon and a wheat. Those were the first 2 quests of him. We've already completed those, so his third one was to grow a garlic. I forgot what the hint was for it, but it's for a garlic, and that's the last quest of his. He'll give us 5 more golden walnuts, and I can't remember if there's any more upgrades we can get. Of course, you can trade in golden walnuts at the golden walnut room for key gems, I think, but you can't do that until you get every island upgrade. We might need to get the Volcano secret exit thing on floor 5 still. I don't know if I've actually gotten that one yet, but I think that's pretty much it. Definitely made a few mistakes there. Could have given out some more gifts and whatnot, but it's all good. Not that big of a deal, and definitely not worth restarting over because it's day 8 right now, and I want the days to go faster because most of the footage right now I'm going to be cutting out for the videos just because we've already seen a lot of the... Oh, I was supposed to go to the dig site. That's fine. But most of this footage I'm probably going to be cutting out now just to get more videos done quicker. So restarting days would just make that whole process go even slower. I do want to slay the lava lurkers to get dragon's teeth, since we still do need some of those. I guess I'll bridge across and then just try to slay it like that. No luck with the dragon's tooth, but that's okay. There's another one up here. Let's see if we can get him. And that's a bit unfortunate. He actually dropped oh. Apparently prismatic shards don't get destroyed in lava. That's interesting. Doesn't look like there's anything too appealing over there, so we'll just head on up. There's another lava lurker there. Could eat the spicy eel to get the luck instead of the defense. And if you saw right there, we got the final island secret note thing, but it got destroyed in the lava. So hopefully the game doesn't count how many of that secret note is dropped and then stops giving it to you once that's reached. I'm guessing you have to read it to stop getting them, so we should be fine. But hopefully we're not like locked out of that now. I don't think we are. There was a cinder shard node there. I'm gonna get it real quick. We have plenty of time. Not like we're in a rush to get to the top of the volcano. Yeah, I'm not sure if what was with that. I don't really care about this prismatic shard, so let's go ahead and test it. Well, there goes the prismatic shard. So maybe that was a glitch or something, but don't throw your prismatic shards in lava. They will sink and burn and just disappear. No, I don't want to eat the spicy eel. Come on. I'd like to slay one of you guys by the copper. There we go. Alright, pick up the pace a little here, get these guys, and just continue on. Get this guy. Be able to reach the stuff with our iridium bands. Yeah, it was a worthy sacrifice for the experiment. Of course, I want to keep slaying the enemies as much as I can in order to get the speed bonus. There's an iridium node over there, but probably not worth my time. We do get a dragon's tooth from that one, so that's nice. I think we just need maybe 3 more until we have 10. Okay, so we can get this final upgrade now. I don't know if there's any upgrades I need after that. I think that's probably the last island upgrade with the golden walnuts. Of course, we'll probably never actually end up using that hole, but we still have to unlock that in order to be able to unlock in order to have the ability to purchase key gems with golden walnuts from the golden walnut room. Big mouthful of words there. Bunch of 6 pineapple seeds and a mummified bat. That was an interesting chunk of items we got all at once right there. Nothing good from there. There is a gem node here. Let's go ahead and slay the slime. Anything over there? Looks like nothing too exciting. It is time to coffee up, so let's go ahead and do that. Looks like there's some cinder shards, so we'll go for those. Just want to pick up the stone there. It's interesting how the burn debuff subtracts your speed. Usually in games, burn is like a damage over time kind of debuff, but I guess in Stardew it just makes it slower, which is interesting. I guess just kind of different, not what you would expect. It might also do other things, I'm not sure. It's just that obviously slowing you down is the only one you really notice. It might also lower your defense or something, but that could be completely made up. I'd like to get this lava lurker here, so let's... I guess that bridge wasn't necessary, but that's okay. There's a good cluster of ores here, so I'll place a bomb to get them all at once. And I guess we have to step on switches for this door. Thankfully, it was just that single switch over there. I was a bit worried I'd have to backtrack, but it looks like we're okay. Go ahead and get that guy. Go around this way. That's a bit unfortunate. We just didn't get that iron ore. And also, that copper ore just fell in the lava, but it's alright. We're already on floor 9. It's the one thing that's kind of... I wish the volcano had more floors. Because just to keep getting cinder shards and stuff. Only got 22 cinder shards there. Didn't get too lucky with those. Although I ignored quite a bit of the floors and the magma spirits on the floors and whatnot, but that's alright. We'll just go around, step on every switch, and I think this is an epic chest, a cutlass. Don't really need that for anything. I would like to do the Danger in the Deep quest again and get the iridium needle and try that out, because that could be an interesting weapon to use, because if you get the crit bonuses on it and get the increased critical chance profession and whatnot, it ends up being pretty good. So we make it to the top, and there's quite a bit of time left in the day, actually. I don't think there's anything we need to do up there, so let's go ahead and just head on down. We'll check out the dig site, see if there's anything we can do there. No artifact spots over here. I was about to just go up there to get to the dig site, but it's right here, so don't need to do that. I already donated a bat, didn't I? Yeah. So I didn't need to come in here. Forgot about that. Now I don't want to blow up the artifact spots. But I think I just see the one right there, so we'll go ahead and place the bomb. Then, I need to... That was a bit unfortunate. I wanted to save time by placing the bomb first, then digging up those artifact spots, but that didn't really work out. I only got one of the artifact spots. And our inventory is quite full here, so... let's just kind of trash some stuff that we don't need. Of course, the bat fossil we can turn into fertilizer, which is nice. So I kind of want to keep that. Only 5 fiber, don't need that. I'll mine the rest of the bone shards here. And I guess just head back to the farm, since there's not too much of a point in waking up on the island here. Especially if we want to do a skull cavern dive the next day. What else do I not need? I don't really need taro tubers or ginger. Just got a bunch of junk here that I don't really need. The thing with the Junimo chest is if I place it down, it can't be picked up if you put stuff inside of it. I guess go back to the farm, grab stuff from the chest, get that organized, and then we'll head back to the main farm. Yeah, I'll show off the Junimo chest in a second once we get back to the farm. But yeah, they must want it to not be used as a nice backpack. Although I don't see any problem if that was a thing. It would be nice. Guess take those back to turn to fertilizer and then leave everything else here. So dig site is one of the places you put a chest. Yeah, that's true. It's probably a good place to put one. Let's find a good place to put one down here on the farm. You can look around by pausing time by having this screen up. Could always place one up there. Could place one maybe up there next to the house. Or even next to the greenhouse right there could be good. Or even just right here next to the winter chest, because there's no reason to have that open right there. So, but yeah, we'll place it down. We'll just throw some stuff in there real quick, and you can't pick it up now. You can move it around like that, but you can only pick it up if it is empty, unfortunately, or else it would be a nice portable backpack. So I guess let's just get our inventory stuff put away here, and then what I can also do is grab some stuff to bring with for Skull Cavern tomorrow. If tomorrow ends up being a Skull Cavern dive, I think it could be. Although, I think day 2 was a Ginger Island starfruit harvest, so does that mean day 9 or day 10 will be the next one? I'm not really sure, but we'll see. We'll go ahead and throw in some of these fossils. I'll keep the fossils in here just because the fossil machine is right next to it. Everybody's talking about their favorite Stardew fish. It's a good question. I haven't really thought about which one's my favorite. The blobfish is a good one. It's a good one for sure. I'd have to take a quicker or a closer quick look at the fish here. Midnight squid's kind of cool. The mutant carp is an interesting one. Stonefish. I like the stonefish. I think it's got to be the stonefish. Or the sandfish. Put these in here. It's 1:10 a.m. Do you think we make it to Krobus? Think there's enough time left in the day? No idea, but I guess we can find out. Not like there's too much more to do right now. I'm kind of going all over these chests right here, just trying to put everything away. Probably could have been a little bit more attentive to that. Okay, we have that. And then magic rock candy if we're doing Skull Cavern right away. Desert warp totem. Junimo chest to place that down. Don't need any of this stuff now. And yeah, it's definitely worth it to start the day with an empty inventory. Oh, we definitely need the rings. Don't want to forget those. We have plenty of salads for a healing item. Master slingshot. Probably can craft some more ammo. Might be worth it. The spicy eel will stack since we'll get more of those, so we'll take those. And then I want void essence and solar essence to craft bombs with. I don't actually have any bombs. I'll take the staircases. We have a good amount of staircases, 80. What else? What else? How many? 65. We'll craft a few more explosive ammo. It's weird. If you have the ammo in there and you right click it, it just switches out the ammo. Even if it's the same one, you have to take them both out, combine them, and put them back in. Now, what would probably be the smart thing to do is harvest the crab pots here, cycle the furnaces, cycle this stuff here. But I think it'd be more fun to try to give this to Krobus, just so we can have him move in quicker. So we're going to try to do that. We should have enough time to get to the sewer. Oh, gold ore. Gold ore for bombs. And then I think that would be good. Tomorrow's Tuesday, so there's not any special trades I need to do with the desert trader. Alright, let's... You know, honestly, there might be enough time to do the furnace smelting and get to Krobus, but we'll play it safe. Actually, probably not. The furnace smelting takes quite a bit of time. 130... 140, we're almost there. Come on. Oh, yeah, we got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Easy. Alright, Krobus will move in with us now. Buy some solar essence, why not? And that's it. We'll just pass out now. There we go. The end of that day. That day was a long day for sure, but spreading of weeds have caused damage on my farm. Oh no. Let's figure out where that came from. neutral luck day today. Okay, so we won't use magic rock candy today, but we can still definitely do a skull cavern dive if today is just raining, not storming, so don't need to use a rain tome or anything to chain storms. But I'm gonna take a quick look at Ginger Island, see if the starfruit is ready there, because of course if that's ready, that's the priority. Oh, right here. This is where it damaged the farm. So it's not that big of a deal. If we want to go straight to Skull Cavern, I think we can probably ignore that. Yeah, a lot of times I get that message and nothing's damaged, but it looks like the thing that was damaged was the stone path that was right there, which obviously isn't too big of a deal. Super cucumbers want emeralds. I think I should have time to do one more day here if we're gonna be doing a Skull Cavern dive today. Or even if it's just starfruit harvesting, probably shouldn't take too long. But let's head over there and see if it's ready or not. Yeah, one stone, so much damage. I have to roll back a couple days to make sure that gets prevented. Okay, so pineapple's ready, but of course that's not a big deal. Alright, I think we just do a Skull Cavern dive. They'll probably do another not super try-hard one, just because it's a neutral luck day, and magic rock candy, I gotta save it for the super luck days. But everything else probably bring with, so I think it should be a pretty straightforward, just go straight there. Today's the 9th, I don't think it's anybody's birthday today. We can take a look at the calendar in here real quick. Nope, Vincent is tomorrow. So I think it's just a Skull Cavern dive day. We can do some smelting and take care of the farm chores first though, and then go to Skull Cavern. So let me start the recording, and let's just get started. This one, hopefully this day should go pretty quick. Alright, so coffee and spicy eel as well. And then the only thing I need to get rid of is the magic rock candy, and I think we're good to go. I'll grab iridium to smelt. Go ahead and smelt that. I just gotta check real quick. Our starfruit wine isn't ready. Okay. I just had to make sure. Gonna restart the day one more time because I forgot to check that. Because if that was ready, that's another thing we need to tend to. But I forget. I think the starfruit wine is ready like every 5 days. No, 7 days. 7 days for the starfruit wine and oak resin tappers. And then the starfruit on the island grows every 8 or 9 days, I think. 9 days it might be, but that's alright. I think we just smelt this stuff and then go to the desert. Grab that. put that away. I want to keep the gold ore. I don't really need anything else. I think we're probably just good to warp out. I can just take care of these real quick before we go, and then we should be good. Don't want to eat the void egg. Get in there. There you go. I got some honey harvest ready. I'm just gonna throw it in here. Can always organize later. Got some fertilizer ready. And another wool. Let's start using the silver wool just in case we want more gifts for Emily. Yeah, Evan, you should see me when I'm not streaming. When I'm not streaming, I just restart the day so many times, and just for the littlest things, just to try to get it to be perfect. But definitely don't want to do that with streaming here, or else we would be spending way too much time on one day, because the streaming, I'm having like a lot of pauses like this where I'm talking about something in chat or whatever it may be. But kind of balances out. If I wasn't streaming, I'd be taking longer just because of all the restarts. But if I am streaming here, I'm just taking a little bit longer because of chat and explaining things and I don't know, just thinking. But I think we should be good to just place this Junimo chest right there. Don't need the horse flute on us anymore. I think that's it. I think this is all we need for Skull Cavern. Bad floor right here. Keep going until we get a good one. Now, some better or newer or more recent min-max strategies, a lot of them are just this, where you just keep going in and out of the Skull Cavern for the first floor and then try to see if there's I think especially with the upgraded Skull Cavern, try to find a radioactive ore node or whatever and just keep repeating. Same thing with the mines, doing the elevator strategy where you just keep going in and out until you get to a diamond or magma geode node or something. And it looks like we're having a bit of trouble here, but there's a ladder right there, so we'll go ahead and just roll with this one. Don't want to spend too much time on going in and out of the first floor. You know what might be interesting is to try using a monster musk in Skull Cavern. I haven't really done that yet. I don't know why. It might be fun to just have a whole bunch of enemies. Today probably would have been a good day to do that, since it's just a neutral luck day. But, oh well. We'll wait for a super bad luck day, because on a super bad luck day, the enemy spawns are even higher than normal. Because it's like an inverse with luck. The more luck you have, the less enemy spawn rate, and then having decreased luck, the more enemy spawn rate you get. I guess we can just keep forgetting that we can blow up the mummies with the explosive ammo. It's one of the best uses for the explosive ammo, I think. Did I just get an iridium node on floor 3? I guess so. I get so many iridium. I don't know. I see iridium nodes so often that I just kind of ignore them. Or if I exploded it, I didn't even realize it. These slimes aren't worth it to kill, although we did get a diamond. Diamonds are always nice. Anything up here? This probably would have been a good floor to skip, but actually I probably should use no staircases today. We need a bigger supply of jade, which means we need more gold and iridium. And what else? Stone battery packs. So yeah, gold is a constant drain since we need to use it for mega bombs. And also the crystallariums, because we're gonna want more of those. I haven't crafted more crystallariums in quite a while. I definitely should get around to doing that. But I probably should make more use out of the master slingshot. Get this serpent here. I guess that was a critical hit. I just slayed him in one regular hit. Oh, and we get a hole. That's always nice. 8 levels, that's not too bad. Go ahead and slay the mummies. This floor is not all that great, but just gonna keep using the master slingshot. I don't really want to waste any more gold ore on mega bombs. Now this is a pretty quick floor to clear, but yeah, there's only 4 dinos. It'll take pretty quick to clear, rather than using a staircase on this one. Let's heal up. I was keeping an eye on my health. I just wanted to wait until the last minute to do that. Yeah, the dinos I just kind of tank because there's not, I don't know, it's not really a good way to deal with them. We get 2 rain totems. That brings up another interesting min-max strategy where you just keep restarting the day until you get rain totems from Skull Cavern, and then just keep using rain totems to water your crops in spring, rather than crafting sprinklers. So that's where we start getting into the min-max strategies where you're just restarting the day way too many times and just takes up way too much real life time, for me at least, but I don't know. I think I've found a decent balance at least between still trying to perfect the in-game days in Stardew, but also not like torturing myself. I mean, I definitely respect it. I definitely respect everybody who tries those and does well with them and whatnot. And who knows, maybe I'll try something like that eventually, but we'll see. Not exactly sure what I'll do after this run. I'll probably do something with Stardew since all the viewers I have right now are in it for the Stardew, so I don't know if it should be modded Stardew. A bunch of people were saying Stardew Valley expanded mod might be interesting, and that could be. Or just doing another min-max run, but this time using the more current strategies like clay farming, the magma geode farming, getting to Skull Cavern a whole lot earlier, and then just doing the JoJo route as well to unlock Ginger Island a lot sooner. And I don't know, a lot of things could be done a lot sooner than I did in this run, but we'll see what happens. I still have a bit more of this run to finish up before I need to worry about any of that. We're just gonna go ahead and mine this floor until we get a staircase. And we get a hole, even better. Let's go ahead and blow up that copper. Still no ladder down here. You know, I'm not really sure, Honeywell, what exactly I want to do yet. But improving on this front definitely might be nice, because there's a whole lot I can improve on. I could always have multiple things going on at once. Multiple... Oh, I forgot to switch to my monster slaying rings. Oh well. But yeah, no, I'll choose whichever one I would prefer to do more, because I think whenever you're making content and stuff, doing what you enjoy most is gonna make you do a better job at making it more interesting and having a better time with it, being able to do more of it and whatnot. So probably will work out better that way anyway. But also, I want to do something that people would still like to watch, of course. 100 days of min-maxing could be cool. Yeah, one thing I considered is doing a min-max run, but only spring, because I think the early game, for just pure min-maxing, not worrying about perfection, but just pure money, I think the early game is the most fun, like seeing how much you can do on day one and then in spring, because after that, it's just planting starfruit seeds in summer, cycling kegs for starfruit wine, and that is where it gets a little bit tedious and bothersome. Even the Skull Cavern dives can get a little bit more repetitive, but at least with the Skull Cavern dives, there's always going to be variety in it. So I don't really mind doing the Skull Cavern dives a bunch of times. Too much. But even just making a video on how much I can do on the first day, or first week even, could be interesting. Probably don't need the amethyst. And right now I'm like trying to juggle chat and thinking and subconsciously skull caverning right now. So it's an interesting experience for sure. Streaming is very I don't know what the word for it is. It makes your mind go all over the place and try to do things. It's like multitasking. Like, humans are not good multitaskers or whatever, you know. Everybody always says that, and I guess that kind of is proven right now with the streaming. Oh, and those were both rock crabs. Okay, we'll go ahead and slay them real quick. Should probably grab the crab cakes. Eat the fiddlehead fern. Don't need any more. Oh, that didn't work out. I just went down the ladder. I keep getting auto grabbers. I don't need any more auto grabbers. They do sell for nothing, I guess. Weird. I let you say, finish this run, you think should do more min-max videos? Yeah, no, I think that's definitely an important thing to consider, that, you know, these videos start as min-maxing and perfection, so that's kind of the audience that's here right now, so yeah, no, I'm definitely considering that. Yeah, no, that's a very good way to put it, Honeywell. And thank you. I haven't streamed in quite a while, actually. In the month of May, I got a few streams in. I was a lot more free, but I've been working a lot more, so haven't really gotten around to it. But today just was pretty open, so I decided to stream and just try to get done as many days of spring as I could, but this might be the final day. I'm not sure. We might be able to get to one more. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm not too anxious about messing up in game, because, you know, I guess I am a little bit, because if I mess up in game, then I might have to restart the day, and of course, restarting the day, it's repetitive, doing the same thing over and over again. But of course, when people choose to watch streams, I guess a lot of streams are speedrunning streams. I think that's probably like the most popular thing to stream. Maybe, I don't know. But with speedrunning streams, you know, you're repeating the same thing over and over again to try to improve it, get better each time. But of course, even there, like, it's kind of, you're put on the spot. If you mess up like one thing, you gotta restart the whole thing, and but really hate how you can't get auto petters if you went the community center route, unless you keep doing skull cavern runs and pray you get lucky. I think in this playthrough, I've gotten 3 auto petters from Skull Cavern. So it's pretty rare. In the chests, each of the unique drops are a 1 out of 25. I think there's 25 different options. Of course, like with the seeds, then it breaks down into further odds and whatnot. But I mean, if you keep doing it, and if you really want the auto petter early on, you can always restart the day and whatnot. But yeah, it would be nice if there was a better way to get the auto petter. It does kind of fit within the Joja theme though, well, because community center is more of like the natural farm style life, whatever you want to call it. I don't know how to describe it, but the auto petter, you know, automating petting your animals, it probably strays away from that a little bit, but fits in more with the Joja route, I guess. Of course, it is a very nice, convenient tool for actually in-game gameplay and whatnot, but now I have to pick up bat wings here. Inventory is getting full. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this run right here is a community center run. I think Joja is definitely, if you're like for real min-maxing, the Joja route is a lot better because you can unlock everything pretty much right away as long as you get the money for it. But for this one, I went with the community center just because community center is fun, a little bit more interesting, a little bit more relating to perfection and whatnot. So yeah, the iridium crabs are nice because they do have all the enemies are pretty nice. They give a good assortment of items. And the crab cakes are nice. I do like the spicy eel better because I prefer the +1 luck over the +1 defense, like the crab cakes give, but they're definitely a good option. Anything that gives speed bonus is good, in my opinion. And there we go. Only on floor 41. This is definitely a bit slower of a Skull Cavern run, but that's okay. We're getting fairly lucky with the amount of holes and stuff we're getting. This floor right here, probably use a Mega Bomb. Just go over here. I missed that emerald. Oh well, this floor will definitely skip. Now, I'm not sure if I sell this, am I going to get any money back? Because usually when you hover over, you get it. But I don't think I would. I don't think I really need the auto grabber either, so I probably should just throw it out. But something that costs normally like 20,000, 25,000 or whatever from Marnie, it just feels wrong to just throw it out. Although, I'm probably just gonna stick it in my chest and never touch it again if I keep it. Come on, let's get a staircase here. No staircase. This is definitely a floor I would usually use a staircase on. But again, trying to conserve the staircases here. There we go. This one has some iridium, so I definitely won't skip it. Probably could use some more solar essences from the mummies. I have some regular bombs here, so I'll go ahead and use them up. Keep the enemy slaying rings on. I really enjoy the Savage Ring. It's so nice to get that overall +4 speed bonus. The Savage Ring gets +2, of course, only, but it is very nice. Yeah, I usually just have one barn and one coop, though, as well, so probably won't need it for any reason. This floor is probably a good one to skip. There's a decent cluster of rocks, but there's no ore or anything, so I'll just skip it. I'll grab the iridium here. I do need to coffee up. Coffee. There it is. Yeah. Soon, whenever the next super luck day is that doesn't line up on a day where I have to do anything else, like an NPC's birthday that I still need hearts with, or the starfruit harvest, or starfruit keg cycling. Whenever that next day is, and we do a Skull Cavern dive, we'll go full all out, use a whole bunch of staircases, use a whole bunch of bombs, and get past like floor 300 at least. Maybe try to go for like floor 400 or something. But that's kind of what I did on day 6. I could have probably won a little bit more on day 6, but I got to like past 300 or so. Got over 700 iridium ore, which is pretty decent, although I probably could get even more than that. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow will be a super luck day. Although I think tomorrow is going to be the next keg cycling. I think we got a ladder there. There's a couple of mummies. We'll go ahead and slay them. getting fairly lucky with just getting ladders down. It's pretty hard to make it deep in Skull Cavern without using crafted staircases or a bunch of bombs. I'm not sure if, since it's year 2, it's definitely not worth it to buy stone from Robin and craft into staircases now. I think I honestly just need to... Oh yeah, tomorrow's Vincent's birthday. Yeah, I definitely need to give Vincent a birthday gift. So tomorrow won't be the day then, but whenever the next day is, super luck and nothing going on, we'll do it for sure. I'll make sure I stream that day, because that should be an interesting one to stream. We're getting a few prismatic shards, which isn't too bad. It's an extra 2000 G a piece. The Iridium bats are decent because they do drop battery packs. Get rid of the mushrooms. And I feel like there needs to be a 4th inventory row. Maybe like a upgrade from the Key Golden Walnut Room or something. When do I think the next stream will happen? I'm not really sure. What I'd like to do if I could is do like maybe 1 a week, but I would have to take a closer look at my schedule and whatnot to be able to give an answer to that. Alright, thanks for coming to the stream, Rob. So much inventory management. So much inventory management to deal with here. I'm just gonna get rid of the auto grabber. There's no point in holding on to it. Probably don't need the sap either, but now we have a free spot, so. Go ahead and get rid of the slime because, of course, once there are no enemies left, there's a greater chance of staircases to spawn. I'm still trying to think of the next time that I can stream, because usually I don't care for streaming after I work in the day. I have a bit of more time now because I'm not in school right now, so I don't know if I should come up with the next day right now, or, you know, honestly, I might be able to do my next stream on Tuesday, even as early as that, because I'm free that day, but also I need to stay on top of actually making videos, so I don't know, there's a lot to consider. The videos take a pretty good amount of time to make just because there's so much I need to edit out. So I do have to dedicate some time to actually doing that. But no, thank you, Elliot. I appreciate that. I'm definitely still trying to improve though. My thoughts are I'm just gonna finish this series I'm doing right now, and maybe even while I'm finishing up this series I might make some more general videos that aren't tied to a series that might attract a wider audience or something. Maybe I'll do some just top 10 tip videos or whatever the videos you see all the time are. Of course I'll try to find something a little bit more unique that maybe isn't covered as much. There was one I thought of. I'll mention if it comes to mind that I had an idea for. Probably should have written that down. But now all I can think about that is what my idea was. Because it's something that I've not seen yet. And it was more of I don't know. I'll have to think of it more. And yeah, min-max tips would be decent, but I think there's probably better videos and stuff out there. And honestly, if you really want the most in-depth min-max stuff, there's written guides and stuff and whatnot that are probably a lot more helpful and whatnot, but I'll definitely have to do some thinking. I should go for this gold right here, so I'm gonna do that real quick. My mind is still kind of all over the place right here. Just Stardew Valley right now is kind of just in the background, just the subconscious thing. We'll just go straight for this ladder right here. Something that's good about the mummies is now we have a point where we can send a bomb or explosive ammo, master slingshot, to be able to explode that, where normally we wouldn't be able to, so I guess that's cool. Same thing for this iridium ore here. I do need to heal up. I think, honestly, in a few days, on Tuesday, I might be able to do another stream. That might be the next best day for me to stream again, because I definitely do want to try streaming again. I definitely need to get a bunch of more days done, because I want to start making more days, 5, 6, 7 days into just one video. Because Skull Cavern dives like this, I already got on stream. It doesn't need to be in the main videos. If anything cool happens, I'll add that, but other than that, it's just the same sort of strategies I've been using for most of this run at least. Starting to get a fair amount of iridium ore nodes here, so use some mega bombs. I don't think I'll be able to. Oh, I did. It's so hard to tell whether or not I'll actually be able to explode the iridium ore with the ammo or not. I could be wrong, but I think they made it so that floor 100 is always a treasure floor now. I think that was just like a pretty recent update, actually. Could be wrong, though. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna probably do is I'm just gonna try streaming at different times, different days of the week and whatnot. Just try some different ones, just so if other people want to be able to catch the stream, they can, because I know everybody's in a different time zone and whatnot. Tuesday, it'll probably, for me, it'll have to be at like the same time as doing it now, but I will do more on the weekends, and maybe I'll even try doing it more in the morning my time, because right now it's nighttime for me. But I might try experimenting with more times, like if I'm free on like a weekend day or something, try streaming early morning so that other time zones might work out being a better time or something. Upside down land. Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely a very different time zone, but it's only 9, wow. I'm pausing so much, and also time does move slower in Skull Cavern. I believe it's like 54 seconds instead of the regular games like 43 seconds or something. Numbers might be a little off, but time does move slower in Skull Cavern. Except for on prehistoric floors for some reason. No idea why those floors move at normal game speed and the rest of Skull Cavern doesn't, but that's just how it is. According to the wiki, at least. I haven't actually timed it out myself, so yeah, that's the source I got it from. This floor is giving us quite a bit of trouble. Oh, there we go. Finally got a staircase. But unfortunately, back to the stream thing, usually if I'm able to stream or not kind of almost comes up as like a last minute thing. It's hard to kind of plan it out because I don't know exactly what's going on each day and whatnot, or if I'm going to be able to. So hopefully for next one, I might be able to like announce it in a video or make a YouTube post or whatever it may be. I'm still not sure what the best way to do that sort of stuff is. I don't really watch streams much, or like other people's streams, so I'm not too familiar with how other people do it, but kind of just winging it and just doing, you know, going based off of common sense, I guess, just doing whatever. Definitely not a whole lot. Well, there's definitely a good amount for me to talk about, that is for sure. But talking and trying to focus on the game at the same time is definitely the hardest part for me. Because usually when I play Stardew or other video games, I you know, am not talking. I'm just focusing on the game. And of course, talking to even just like a small audience of like you know, barely over 10 people, it's still like a lot different than you'd expect, because I don't know, talking is a tricky thing, I guess. I don't know. There's not really a whole good way to put it. But I think when I do talk about like what's going on in game, what's going through my head, it's a little bit easier. So I might get a little bit more focused back to that. And I think things might go a little bit quicker. Might be a little bit easier. Underscore Stardew Tase. I don't think I'm familiar with what you mentioned. Don't think I'm familiar now. But anyways, we're on floor 110 now. 11 p.m. So honestly, we're not doing too bad for just a neutral luck day and not using any crafted staircases. I actually not doing too bad. 217 iridium ore. Honestly, we might be doing better than we did on the super luck day on day 7. Not sure. Oh, task. Oh, sorry. I know what a task is, a tool-assisted speedrun. I was, when you said it plural like that, I didn't connect the dots. But yeah, no, I know what you mean. Those are always cool. Those are always exciting. And those are also crazy insane how fast they are. Nice chunk of gold here. We might be able to slay the mummies first and then use the mummies as an anchor point for our explosive ammo and then blow them up. I only got a couple of them, but that's okay. I guess I'll just mine this gold ore and then go for the iridium down here. Got another prismatic shard, getting quite a few of those. And just keep heading down. Try to use these slimes to destroy the rocks. There's one more slime left. Might be worth it to slay, although there is some iridium nodes over here. There are some iridium nodes there. And we'll skip this one since it's a prehistoric floor. The master slingshot is definitely very nice because it goes so much faster than waiting for a bomb to blow up. Although of course the bombs do have their uses for a bigger area. Like this right here. Probably better to use a bomb. Although I can probably get each of those off of the wall. So that probably went quicker than using a bomb. Hard to tell, but they're both situational. Put on these whenever I slay mummies for the increased loot chance from the burglar's ring. What am I doing here? I'm just gonna ignore that iridium node and keep going down. There's a bunch of gems on this floor, but probably skip it because there's not a whole lot of time left in the day, and I'd like to get some more iridium. Get a serpent above this node. Getting quite a few prismatic shards, wow. Getting lucky with those. Not like we really need them for anything though. Probably should just skip this floor, we're not getting anything good. There we go, we got a ladder finally. Because I'm still trying to conserve staircases. It seems like it always lines up where I drink my last coffee at 1:30. Oh, that didn't work. I was trying to blow up that node right there. Alright, there we go, we finally got one. We can go for those up there. I guess this one too. Not a whole lot of time left. Ooh, we definitely want that ruby. And we'll probably pass out here, so let's see if we can get anything left from these serpents. Come on. There's some void essence. Spicy eel or something would have been nice. Probably gonna pass out right now. Nope. Still, oh, there we go. Didn't get those drops, but that's fine. Alright, and that does it for the rest of day 9. Take a look at chat real quick. I think the change to the way iridium spawns helps a lot. It used to be the further down the better, but now it seems to be a point where getting deeper has diminishing returns. Yeah, I think for sure. I think, you know, the first like 10 to 20 floors, you're really gonna not find much iridium, and then once you get to like every multiple of 10, it increases a little bit. But then once you're past floor 100, it's still the amount of iridium rate, like it still increases, but it increases at a slower rate than, you know, from like floor 50 to 100, if that makes any sense. But I know what you're talking about. How do I get so many prehistoric floors? I don't know. I would give them all to you because I don't like the prehistoric floors. I've already got the dino egg. Don't need, although the fossils are nice to put in the bone mills to get whatever you call it, fertilizer. Today is a super luck day, but of course it's Vincent's birthday, and we can't ignore Vincent. We have 3 hearts left with him. We can't ignore him today, unfortunately. It's not raining, so those will get harvested. That's good. I probably won't play out this day. We'll see. It might be a little bit, take a little too long, but I will go ahead and plan it out a little bit at least. We'll check the island real quick, see if there's any starfruit already there. You should probably also bring regular coffee for when the day is nearly over. That's not a bad idea since it would save on coffee, but it would take up another inventory space. Of course, with the hot Java ring, I already have coffee, so bringing it probably wouldn't want to do that, but since I have the hot Java ring and I'm already picking it up, it'd probably be good to just use a coffee instead of a triple shot. I'll try to remember to do that next time, actually. It's a good idea. Yeah, another thing with the prehistoric floors is if you get holes, you might skip past what would be a prehistoric floor. That's always a possibility, but if you keep going, like Honeywell said, you'll definitely find one. Looks like today is starfruit harvest day. Still no fully grown trees. But yeah, today is gonna be starfruit harvest, I guess. And I don't know if the kegs are ready though. We'll have to check those. But that's kind of unfortunate how this lines up with a super luck day, since we do need to take. I mean, we technically could skip over the starfruit harvest, but that is but the starfruit is our biggest profit, so skipping over a day of starfruit harvest would probably lose us more money than taking a super luck double magic rock candy dive at Skull Cavern would, or would gain us, if that makes any sense. Now what? So today's gonna be a little bit more tricky to plan out, since we probably are gonna want to give out some gifts. Nobody's going to the island though. We can give Leo a gift. We'll definitely want to give Leo a gift. It's probably just at his hut when it rains or something. It's Wednesday. If Friday doesn't end up being like a Skull Cavern dive or whatever, Friday might be good to give out gifts at the saloon. But definitely need to see Vincent for his birthday. Give him a gift. We should probably craft some more crystallariums. We've got all those jades right there. Whole bunch of ancient fruit ready here. Although I don't really mind skipping out on doing the greenhouse if we need to. Although we might as well do it if we're taking care of a whole bunch of other farm chores today. I definitely need to start paying more attention to when the starfruit on the island is grown, because yesterday I should have just shipped off what's it called? Some iridium bars and some starfruit to afford it. We only have 177 right now. We need 550 something for the island. So we will need to make a trip to Sandy's, to the desert. Oh, there's my horse flute. What else? Ooh. Looks like the starfruit wine's ready now too, so there's gonna be a lot to take care of today. Quite a bit. Alright. And that should mean the oak resin tappers are ready. Yeah, today might take some serious planning. It looks like our quarry has a whole bunch of rocks now. It's supposed to be a tree farm, although we bought quite a bit of wood from Robin, so we're not really in need of any more wood. Might want to refurnish this at some point. Although I think the biggest priorities now, of course, is taking care of the starfruit harvest and starfruit wine, but also we'll probably want to craft some more what's it called? Crystallariums. Let's see how many of those we can craft. Of course, we don't have a whole lot of gold. We can always turn 2 iron bars into gold if we want to, which isn't too bad of a deal. We have some gold ore to smelt. Although I wonder if it's more worth it to just use my iron since I have so many iron bars and turn that into gold bars and then save the gold ore for mega bombs. And of course, I could also buy ores from Clint and craft them into bombs, but now his shop prices are increased, so I think that's probably not a good idea. And of course the dwarf sells mega bombs as well, so there's so many options that goes with that. It's hard to know what exactly is the most efficient way to do that. Probably don't need to craft any heavy tappers. Yeah, this is usually where I have to spend some time Yeah, I ended up not getting the deconstructor. I got the heavy tapper recipe instead, which I'm starting to regret a little bit. Although we can get the deconstructor today, since we can drop off the prismatic shards at the key room. Although we do have we do get 19 days for that. So it might honestly be better to just wait till next Monday, so we only take one trip in there. Unless we want the deconstructor that soon. Although we only have 94 quality sprinklers to deconstruct. I don't know. There's a whole lot of options and a whole lot of things we can do. It is a super luck day, so probably want to get done the tasks that we need to get done, and then maybe end the day at the volcano. That's what I'm thinking. The treasure hunters you buy from Willy, deconstruct into 2 gold bars, buy some, and make 1 or 2 crystallariums each morning. Okay, that's interesting. So you basically buy gold bars for cheaper. That's interesting strategy, yeah. But let's see, we can do only 2 crystallariums because we don't have a whole lot of gold. It's just hard to know exactly how much I want to use up. If I craft like 25 of these, 50 gold bars maybe, leaves us 284 iron. It should be plenty for crafting kegs. And then use the rest on crystallariums. Of course we need more battery packs now. But it's probably worth it to get the crystallariums. So we can start getting more jades, get more staircases, and just get all that going. I'm probably gonna start wrapping it up now. Probably not gonna play out this day. Probably need to plan it a little bit more, and it's getting a little bit late now. So today is Vincent's birthday, so I have to take care of that and take care of doing both the starfruit harvest and cycling the starfruit wine. So it's quite a bit. It looks like our rhubarbs have grown as well. Let me double check that down here. I think I ended up planting like just a few first day, or maybe they grew yesterday, the ones down there, because I thought I planted these a day after. But anyway, let's I think you have the stupidest character. I have the blue bonnet on your head, Wumbish shirt, and Lewis's trim shorts. Well, of course the Lewis's trim shorts are a great item. Not really sure what the Wumbish shirt or the blue bonnet looks like off the top of my head, but I'm sure it's an interesting look. But anyway, gonna wrap it up here. I think the next time I'll stream will probably be Tuesday. Although Tuesdays is the other day that I usually try to upload videos, so I guess I might do both in one day again. We'll see. I do need to get another video up, and Tuesday might be my working day for that, so... yeah, thank you to everybody who was able to make this stream. Of course, I always appreciate anybody who was able to make it and watch it, and especially anybody who... everybody who has said stuff in chat. So, thank you all for that. And I'm glad you've got the chance to catch me live, too. Alright, yeah, so one more time. Tuesday probably be the next time if anybody's interested in catching another stream. Probably Tuesday around this time, around the time I started. And yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.